Hi, everybody, and welcome to another, episode of Spotlight, Business Solutions Spotlight. Today with me, I have the amazing Mitch Waters of H2Os Video. Welcome, Mitch.
Well, thank you, Amy. Nice to be here.
Yeah. So, Mitch, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do?
Sure. Well, as I tell people, we're the people who produce the video you see on your competitor's website, kind of our little nom de pen there. But what we do is we make short form narrative documentary videos, explainer videos for people's websites and for social media. Those videos tell a company's story and their unique selling proposition.
The videos that you put together are so great too. Mitch did one for the Commemorative Air Force, and then also a couple of the other clients that I work with, and it's just so great to have a professional video. I think people don't realize the impact that you can have.
Well, those videos, yeah, it's kind of, well, it's a little sad, but true. People didn't realize how important a sight, sound, motion, emotion, exciting, visual video can be until we've all been beaten down by Zoom.
Right.
I just can't look at another Zoom video. So it's really as I tell people, the most important quote I use for making videos that we do for our clients comes from Mark Twain. And it's, if I had more time, I would have written you a shorter letter. And for us, it's written, made that shorter video. So it's compressing that sight and sound into a really decisive message that people can understand the client's story. Yet in the world we live in, about 2 or 3 minutes, and that's all you have.
Right, because people move on to the next thing. You're not making a movie here, right?
Right. Exactly.
So what made you get into making or doing video production?
How did I get into making video? Oh, I've been doing this my whole life. I started off in sports, and it's an interesting story. But I was telling somebody today, I was working on Evening at Pops, the GBH show. It's still on, I guess. And one of the camera people was somebody who worked in news, and we became friends. And I later found out that his dad was the first camera person ever hired by NBC News.
Oh, really?
And the friend of mine, Dean, was probably one of the best news camera people in the business. And I worked with him, and I worked with him as a sound man, and he taught me everything about how to produce and do news stories. And we did a lot of things for like the Today Show, which were the segment pieces that were the 2 or 3 minute videos that you see on the Today Show. Right. And that's really how I learned, and that was about 30 years ago. And unfortunately, Dean was a wonderful guy and wound up being the head cinematographer for the Food Channel and died. But it's very sad, but he was a wonderful, best camera person in the whole world. And he was nice enough to teach me how to do it.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, you do great work.
Well, thanks.
Why do you think it's so important for companies and nonprofit groups to have a professionally done video? Because like everybody's got a smartphone now, right? Like you can go and do whatever you want.
Absolutely. And, I want to say for people who Zoom phones, if you're a company and you're out at the amusement park, hopefully we're all back to the amusement park, and you want to take out your phone and say, hey, this is the great fun that we have as a group. Do it with your phone. Don't use me. But don't go next to the refreshment stand and start talking about your 401k benefits. So, right. What you want to, as a company, as a business person, and you know this, everything that you put out in public is your brand.
Yep.
So, before you do anything, just think about it. That's your brand. So why have a professional video? Well, it tells your story in a concise way. And what it does, it promotes action. It promotes change. So what you want to do is, one of our clients, a very top producing real estate agent, says for him, people get to know him with a professional video before they ever meet him.
Right.
And in the day and age that we're in now, and this is probably going to go on for a while, hopefully not to this level, but right. People not wanting to invite you into their home or come to your business, and they're going to say, send me something. and
Right.
send me something that I can look at and understand and go through and go, oh, I understand it. Oh, I'm compelled by it. And yes, I want to do something about it.
Right.
And whether that's a nonprofit and you want to contribute or volunteer or be a sponsor, or that's a product that you sell and you say, yes, I want to take the next step forward. Do videos sell things? I hope not. I want people to sell things.
Right.
You
But
know, I think, you know, that's me. I'm in that too. You know, I want people to meet me and feel comfortable with me that I'm going to produce something for them.
right.
But I want to get it to that step where somebody says, wow, I looked at your video, and I have a video as well, and a few of, you know, and examples of my work. And they go, how long does it take? What does it cost? What's my involvement in it? Those are the questions that you wanted people to say, not, oh, can you tell me about your experience or tell me a little bit about what you do? That's what the video is meant to do. And they're also, and to see somebody in their own life. The videos that we do, 98% of them are not graphics,
Sure.
and they're not scripted. They are documentaries, and we go out and we interview the people who are involved in the videos, the ownership, the people that work there, the customers, and we basically hear 5 topics that people are interested in a very short amount of time. One, the challenges that company's clients or that nonprofit clients face, the tools they use to meet those challenges, the experience those clients have, the success stories about that organization, and finally, a vision for the future. And when you hear that from a variety of perspectives, you have a pretty good idea what that organization's all about.
Right. Yeah. And I think it makes such a big difference too to have a critical outside eye too. Because like I can explain to people what I do, but sometimes having, like when you came in with the museum, having you kind of come at it from a different angle was just a little mind blowing, going, oh, I never thought of that, because I'm going down a certain path. So to have that outside critical eye go, well, have you thought about this instead, makes a world of difference too.
As I tell clients, it's your story. You write the novel.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make the screenplay.
Right.
So I'll help you make that screenplay. It's your novel, it's your story, but then we can condense it into that short movie.
Right. So you, with H2Os videos, you just had a pretty big award, right?
Well, we did, I've won a few awards, but this one's really cool. So we did a video for a nonprofit here, very topical. It's Minneapolis, nonviolent, and it was community members, community leaders, and community educators having a conference, 10-day conference in September on how to make the Twin Cities peaceful.
Right.
It's a pretty good, I like working on those movies.
Right. Yeah.
And they needed a video that would promote online attendance for that video. Sure. And we put that together. From everything I've heard, I'm going to meet with them. They had a phenomenal, unbelievable attendance and completely successful. And somebody said, that video, you should enter that into the big film festival, the international film. And we were very well recognized for a short documentary for that video internationally. And the best part is my YouTube, which is, I'm just one little segment of where I put that video. That video goes everywhere. I got a note from YouTube that says, wow, you got a lot of viewers this month. So excited about that too. But, the biggest thing for me is I interviewed one of the gang members who in that video says he only has two career choices, death and life in prison. And I leaned over and I said, here's one of the teachers and the leaders in the community's name. He can help you. And maybe that was the best part of making that movie.
That's fantastic. Oh, that's really great. Well, Mitch, is there anything else that you want to let everybody know about what you do or how you can help them, or I'll put your information in the description too and in the comments.
I think everybody thinks about, I got to make a video, or maybe I'll make it with my phone. I'm happy to meet online. I'm happy to meet in person. I'm happy to do a Zoom call. I'm happy to do a phone call. Those are free,
Sure.
you know, and I like talking to clients and I like talking about videos. And it, probably if you don't notice, I'm a little old, but I still get really excited about making these videos, and I really enjoy, and I love my work, and my, you know, the team that I work with, we love doing it too. And we really, that's our biggest thing, is make great videos. So, you know, if you know somebody who's looking to promote their product or get people aware of their organization or their cause, have them give me a call, and I'd love to talk to them.
And your passion really shows through too. So it's
Thanks.
a pleasure working with you. And thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
All right. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you next time.